Greetings and God bless. So I'm continuing with my comedy series that everything on this channel and everything I say is a joke. It's comedy. It's not real. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes. So again, everything that I'm saying is a joke and it's not based in reality. So I have some friends who I've been tiptoeing around the past couple of years about current events. And it's really shocking because they were gung-ho activists about pro removal of growing cells in women's bodies. They were very pro into it. They some had long-term relationships with people who performed these medical things, and so they were very for somebody's choice, my body, my choice, about being able to remove something from their body. And then there were people who were very pro alternative lifestyle, pro alternative gender, about what you wanted to put in your body, who you wanted to put in your body. So I come from this very progressive liberal background in college, and I am so shocked and ashamed that these people who are so pro my body, my possession, my life, my body, my choice, they were so pro life, pro choice. They were so pro choice then, but right now they have become lockstep into other people not deserving the choice to do what they want for their body, to do what they want for their children's body. And not only that, they refuse to look into the statistics. They refuse to look into the kind of shady stuff that's been going on regarding this whole event. And I have been tiptoeing around, not wanting to alienate my friends who I've already alienated, because once I got into Ron Paul and was looking at libertarianism, and I started seeing that there's just more stuff. And then I learned there was the Freemasons, and Ron Paul is in the Freemasons, and Rand is a Freemason. His name, it's his first name really is Joy. So anyways, it just gets really convoluted when you go into information. And who knows, actually, all history is a lie. Science is a lie. Astronomy is a lie. Architecture is a lie. Like the history of it is a lie. So it's like, there's nothing you can really believe anyway. So, who knows about the information that I even find, if it's really factual, or if it's just something to make me look like I'm a crazy person, which, is how it's kind of happened, it seems, for some people. And so anyways, this is all a comedy skit. This is all a joke, what I'm telling you. This isn't real. Nothing I'm saying is real. This is all just comedy. This is just entertainment, and education. So I have been walking on eggshells, and like I'm in a dysfunctional family. People have lost their existences, in so many ways, in so many kind of sick and twisted ways. And we have been, like, those of us who have seen that there's a problem are being gaslit, that there is no problem in the first place. Other than these people had to go, like, we needed those statistics. And the people in my life refuse to look at the data. They disapprove of the data without even looking at it. I spent hours compiling something, getting the frickin' sources, and composing it. So it was just as easy to spoon feed into that narrow mind of the progressive liberal of 2021. And he said, you know what? like after I spent 4 hours and got it to him, he's like, I didn't read it and I disapprove. He just thought it was fine. And anyways, so I've been testing the waters, and I'm getting kind of offended, like either I'm getting no response at all, which might mean nothing, or I'm getting no response to this latest chain of evidence. And so today I saw this lovely video about so many people around the world: London, Croatia, Denmark, Italy, New Zealand, Australia, Vienna, Austria, or Austria. Vienna is in Austria, and other countries, where they're gathering together for freedom, for medical freedom. And again, YouTube, AI, I'm just doing comedy here. This is just a joke. This isn't real. Nothing I'm saying is real. Everything is a joke. Everything is a lie. I'm just joking. This is just for entertainment and education. So I sent that to my friends saying, hey, good news. Because like two of my friends, they're like, don't send me this negative stuff. So I've been rephrasing it. I'm like, wow, look at this freedom. And I sent them this meme that's saying it's inhumane to reduce somebody down to their vaccination status. And I'm just telling a joke. This is just a joke. Everything is a lie. This is just a joke. This is just for educational and entertainment purposes. So it just dawned on me. What is it? What do you call a person who abandons people like this? What do you call somebody who refuses to educate themselves, refuses to kind of consider, and these were people who were total radical, hardcore, identity, involved, and, willing to experience some negative repercussions like 20, 30 years ago. And they still hold the same values, but somehow they're like, doesn't affect me. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's what they're thinking. I'm getting a sense that they think it's patriotic to their political stance. And I think that those who are pro lockdowns regard it as a protest against Trump. And they refuse to look at things around the country. Now, people in Italy are not, this isn't about Trump to them. People in Australia, it's not about Trump to them. People in France or Austria or Croatia, Trump who? What they're talking about is their medical freedom, their privacy. And I think Americans, progressive liberals, have completely lost their minds. And if they have not lost their minds, if they think it's acceptable that women are having miscarriages, that children now have heart attacks, when they know this never happened before, and when there's such a low rate of mortality from the main thing that started in Wuhan. I even lost my train of thought trying to find substitute words. But what is this kind of person that doesn't care? What is this kind of person that throws everybody else under the bus? And maybe, maybe everybody's been doing this all along. Maybe everybody's been throwing other people under the bus all this time, and I'm just noticing it. that could be. But I realize that I think it's despicable to throw other people under the bus. If you have intelligence, like, if you know a vitamin is good, I think you should say, yeah, this vitamin's good. If you know something is bad, I think you should say, this peanut oil is bad. And it's not that dangerous to say something like that nowadays. I mean, it may be soon you can't, like here, you know. And again, everything I'm saying is comedy. This isn't real. But I realize I've been protecting these people behaving badly. These friends who don't want to hear about the horrors that's been going on. And like things are really bad. Like it's dangerous. And there's somehow these people just are like, oh, don't tell me, I don't want to know. And I've been respecting it because I'm like, oh, I don't want to cross their boundaries, but people like we are at the decline of civilization and humanity itself. Like we are losing it. We probably, maybe we've already lost it. And I'm sitting here trying to be polite, and they want me. They just want me to shut up. They don't want to talk about Holocaust. It's really, it just boggles my mind. I don't really even know what to think about it. But for people who refuse to, and at these, like some people I know, they're Jewish. Some people I know, they have those close to them who are Jewish, who had family in the Holocaust. It's just so weird. And so it's happening. And what is it? Like when somebody refuses to see the abuse, to even be willing to acknowledge the danger that's going on in the community, refusing to acknowledge danger that's going on in the community, refusing to do anything about the danger that's going on in the community. You know what? Like I had this realization. It took me all this time, 20 minutes to 10, 15 minutes or 13 minutes to remember what I was thinking. But what is it when one human or more humans, or multiple humans, refuse to acknowledge the danger that's going on? They refuse to acknowledge the danger. They refuse to do anything about that danger that's happening to their community, maybe happening to their family. What's your thoughts about that? And of course, this is all entertainment. This is all comedy. Nothing is real. This is all just a joke. This is just a comedy skit. So what do you call a person or multiple people that refuse to see the danger, the apparent, clear, obvious danger that's going on, that refuse to do anything about it? And worse, they will have a temper tantrum if you try to bring it up. Like that's like freaking psychotic. Like that's sick. That's not only sick, but it's dangerous. And not only is it dangerous, it's despicable. Like they are a liability because they're holding space for the danger, the harm, the injustice, the tyranny. And what's the most difficult part of it is they're nice people. It's really mind-boggling, Like when I was a kid in the 70s, I grew up in New York, so there was a lot of World War II children's literature, and it was all just like the good guys and the bad guys, and um, just things kind of culture shifting and this startling way, and this kind of stark betrayal. But that's not how this has been at all. It hasn't been a stark betrayal. It's been this slow erosion, like this insidious intrusion into families and friendships. It's just really, really sneaky. It's just very satanic. So, so these people who are refusing to see, they are harming. They're contributing to the decline of civilization in humans. Maybe they're going to come around. I really don't know what to make of it, what to think of it. But I realize I don't have to apologize to them. I don't have to baby them. If the decline of civilization and humanity itself is about to go down, I mean, I don't think I'm doing justice if I just am like, oh, don't want to hurt your feelings, as we're all going to become robots, lose our souls. I mean, I'm not, but I'm just talking about, the humanity in general. If Jesus doesn't return soon, and Lord Jesus is in control, and and maybe the point is just like God is turning everything for good, and I guess maybe I need to be grateful that there's so many nice people who are just willfully blind, willfully ignorant, and willfully allowing vulnerable people to be basically sacrificed. And I had no idea that they were such selfish, weak people. And I guess that's what I'm realizing, is that how weak and selfish my peers were. Like, I guess you can have intelligence and manners, but no, is it humanity? Like, no valor? So anyways, I had more kind of dramatic, I don't know, epiphanies before I started this, but this is just my rambling. So hopefully I'm allowed to have my comedy where everything's a joke. This is just educational and entertainment. It's all a joke. So thank you for watching. God bless.